Inner awakening. Stunning health recoveries. 100% cure for depression, insomnia, asthma, fatigue, chronic pain, insecurity, panic attacks, and other major disorders. Awaken the Kundalini Shakti, the dormant energy within. What would you do if you had 1300% more energy? Disease-free mind and body is your first wealth. Claim it at Inner Awakening. Inner Awakening, a 21-day meditation retreat with rare living incarnation, Paramahamsa Nithyananda, Nithyananda Dhyana-Pita, Nithyananda-Nagar, Bidadi, Bangaluru, Karnataka. Contact
0802 727 9999.
Email ia@nithyananda.org.
Nithyanandeshwar Samarambam Nithyanandeshwari Madhyamam Asmadacharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. इस समय हमारे साथ उपस्थित सभी दर्शकों और भक्तों का मैं प्रेम एवं आशीर्वाद सहित स्वागत करता हूँ. I welcome all of you who are sitting with us at this moment all over the world through Nithyananda TV, Lotus News TV and Eshwar TV, Sadhna TV and two-way video conferencing all over the world, having Nayana Deeksha. City is sitting with us in two-way video conferencing, having Nayana Deeksha all over the world. Tiruvannamalai, Prayag, Ohio-Prayag, Kuala, Lumpur, Los Angeles, Guru's Gate, California, Toronto-Kailasam, Guadeloupe, San Jose, Oklahoma, Seattle, Varanasi, Charlotte, Singapore, Lyon-France, Bangaluru North, Los Angeles Downtown, Hong Kong, Auckland, New Zealand, Grasse-France, Port Washington, New York, Kathmandu-Nepal, San Diego-Thiru, Alavai, Annanagar-Chennai, Andheri-Mumbai, Milind-Mumbai, Dubai-Vaidyanatham, Slovakia, Houston, Oman, Colorado Springs, Redmond-Washington, Tallahassee-Florida, Melbourne-Australia, Scottsdale, Jersey-Omkareshwar. That's it. Vancouver, New York, Hyderabad-Gupta, Annanagar. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Today, Devi is gracing us in the Leela of giving the milk of wisdom, enlightenment to Tirunjana Sambandar, the reviver of the Madurayadinam. So, as per the tradition, Gurukul kids also enacting the same drama. Two of our brahmacharis, Krama brahmacharis are enacting the same drama. You can see Devi giving the milk of wisdom, enlightenment milk to Jnana Sambandar, the reviver of Madurayadinam. I'll enter into today's Nitya Satsang. The subject for Nitya Satsang: how completion leads to the space of expansion. How the space of completion leads to expansion. Please understand, it's a traditional story which is taught in our schools in India, basically from Mahabharata. Once the elders of the family wanted to test who is intelligent, whether the Gaurava kids or Pandava kids. The Pandu's kids are Pandavas and Dhritarashtra's kids are called Gauravas. Who are the intelligent kids? And they had a competition. You will be given only one gold coin. With that, you have to fill the house. And the Gauravas took the gold coin and they all sat together. Naturally, 100 brain will miss any plan, any program. Just like our government. See, you can have 100 hand, but not 100 brain. Be very clear. All great things are done by 100 hand and 100 leg, but not by 100 brain. Brain should be only one. Hands and legs can be 1,000 or 100. Brain should be only one. But unfortunately, we have thousands and thousands of brain, but not a single hand. So this 100 brains sat together, left and right discussed, argued, shouted, fought among themselves. How can we fill whole house with one gold coin? Then finally they came to the conclusion, the elders are all cheats and they are abusing us, trying to exploit us and make us feel we are failures. After this whole drama, finally they decided for one gold coin, you will get only the hay grass. Means after the harvesting, after you remove the grain, the paddy, the hay grass, that's the only thing you will get. They came to the conclusion and all of them walked to the market and bought loads and loads of grass and filled the whole house. And all these fellows are standing outside. Pandavas sat together. One good thing with Pandavas, even though each one of them are specialists in something, they all were always aligned under Dharmaraja. Dharma. Understand? Yudhishthira, under Dharma. Bhima represents the physical valor. Arjuna represents, please listen, Bhima is physical valor, Arjuna is physiological power. To handle Gatayutam, the mask, you need physical valor. But to handle the bow and arrow, you need physiological power. Both are different. Both are totally different. The ability to thrash is different. The ability to aim is different. Arjuna is embodiment of physiological power. Ability to aim and shoot the arrow. Nahula was sense of intelligence. Please understand, Nahula is one of the most intelligent strategy planner. All the war strategy was planned by Nahula. Sahadeva is aligner of time, is a great astrologer. Sahadeva aligns time. Sahadeva is time, Nahula is space, Bhima is physical valor, Arjuna is physiological power. All of them are always aligned under Dharmaraja, Yudhishthira. Because they were aligned, it is like a one brain having 10 hands. So they all sat together, discussed what will fill the whole house, how to fill the whole house with one gold coin. When our elders say, it is possible, please understand, you can look at both angles. I think these elders are all fools, cranky. They don't know what they are asking us to do. Just trying to prove we are all small fellows. This is the thought trend of Kauravas and Pandavas. When elders say, there must be way. Something they are trying to teach us, educate us through this. When elders say, it is possible. So finally Pandavas also decided to fill the house with the one gold coin. How they did it, let us see. So the time for the supervision, all the elders, Bhishma, Drona, all the elders are coming for the supervision, inspection. First they went to Duryodhana's house. The moment they saw the whole house is full of hay and all these fellows are standing outside. They could not even go into the house, get into the house. Bhishma asked, what happened? Why do you guys are standing outside? What is this? What can be done? You only told us we have to fill the whole house in one gold coin. What else can we get to fill the whole house for one gold coin? This is the most cheapest item we got, which can fill the whole house. So we filled it. Here you see, we won the competition. And all these fellows are standing outside. Neither these fellows are able to get into the house, nor the people who came to supervise, inspect, they were able to get into the house. Then Dhritarashtra was very happy. See my sons and their intelligence. They filled the whole house. And they should be declared victorious. They won the game. Drona, this poor guy, he was a poor Brahmin and supported by Dhritarashtra. So he always tries to come to conclusion the moment whatever Dhritarashtra says based on that. But Bhishma stops Drona. Wait. Let us go to the other house also and see and then decide who won the game. So they all go to the other house, Pandava's house. There they saw the whole house was filled with the light and perfume, incense. Understand, for that one gold coin, they bought lamps, put the light and the special perfume, incense. The moment the elders came, the Pandavas, they washed their feet, invited them, gave them seat, fruits, and told them, see the whole house is filled with light and perfume, pleasant smell. Of course, Dhritarashtra was not ready to accept this. So he goes to every corner and puts his nose and smells. Every corner is filled with a pleasant perfume. As he is blind, you see, usually the people who are visually disabled will always have other senses very strong because survival need. People who are visually disabled, give any coin or note to them, just by touching they will tell what amount it is. And because for the sake of survival, their other senses have to be very sharp. I have seen 2-3 visually disabled people, just by the person, when a person enters, by the smell of the person, they will tell who is entering. So, this Dhritarashtra goes and puts his sharp nose in every corner. He can't find the house is filled with light, you see. He can't see, he's a blind guy. But he has a sharp nose, sharp smell. He goes and puts his nose everywhere. Finally, he finds all corners have the pleasant smell, fragrance, pleasant fragrance. And finally, they declare that Pandavas won the game. Please understand, please listen. Completion is creating a space which is full, where you can live like Pandavas. Both houses are full. You also always keep yourself full. Do you keep like a Kauravas or Pandavas? Find out that. Is your inner space like Kauravas or Pandavas? That's all. Have you bought a hay and filled all around in your house? Or have you brought the pleasant smell and the light? Please understand, completion keeps you full and gives you the space to live. Incompletion keeps you full but never fulfilled. You will never be able to live there. Please understand, all the modern day CEOs, leaders who are filled with stress. What is stress actually? What is stress? It is nothing but filling yourself with hay. You are filled, not fulfilled. You are occupied. But not useful. Before making one decision, 200 times you will think about it, you are tired. Most of us run like a government office. Before getting one small work, the file has to move through 350 file table. It is like a ice cube. You give it to the first table, second table, third table. By the time it passes the 350 table and comes out, what will be there? Nothing. Water also would have gone. Our mind also. Each incompletion is a one government officer, understand? They all have that old table, that old daga-daga, 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 daga-daga fan, and that old chair, the moment you sit, which gives automatically sound. And the moment you put your hand on the table, and the moment you switch on the fan, the sound and the dust which is showered on you, hush, hush, hush. And if somebody walks forcefully on the upper floor, the dust falls on you from the roof. Now, each one of your incompletion, you may ask, how are you describing it so beautifully, Swamiji? Without working in the government office. I may not work, but I know. Anyhow, please understand, all your incompletions are like that government office tables. By the time you cross each of your own tables, which you created, red tapeism, bureaucracy, before even making one decision, you are tired. That is what I am seeing. Working with thousands of people, I can see. Working with all types of people, I can see. Why people are able to think big but never do anything big? Because before making any decision, their internal bureaucracy, by the time they cross their internal bureaucracy, the internal incompletion tables, either the project is melted down like an ice cube or completely taken a different shape. You decide when the project starts, you think through and decide, a lot of poor people, we will have to do something to get them out of the poverty and suffering. So the plan takes a shape. We should give them rice and wheat free of cost and ensure they are all not hungry. Let them all eat. Let them all live peacefully without hunger. Then the plan moves to the next table. What to do for this much amount of money. Then the plan moves to next table. Maybe if we open an alcohol shop, from that we will get the money and we can do this. The project moves to next table, next table, next table. Finally, only alcohol shops are opened. So what was the purpose for the plan to come into existence? To make poor people hunger-free and peaceful, happy. But what was finally done? The result of the end of the project? They all became alcohol addicts and lying down. Of course, they don't feel hunger. They don't feel hunger. The purpose is solved. But did it get solved in a right way? If you kill everyone also, they won't feel hunger. Usually, when there is so many incompletion tables inside you, either projects melt down like ice cubes, or they take a totally opposite turn. Please understand, reduce the bureaucratic stress you create on yourself. Reduce the incompletions you infuse on yourself. Reduce the abusal you do to yourself. Reduce the mental setup of Duryodhanas on you. Duryodhanas are nothing but bunch of incompletions. No power, bunch of incompletions. Actually, even the decision of buying the hay and filling the house, they would have taken like a, because they were not able to handle the whole confusion and fight among themselves. Let's do something. Any decision made in the mood, let's do something, is suicide. Please understand, I am defining suicide. Any decision made in the desperation and mood of let's do something is suicide. If you are a powerful person who is making decisions for others also, if you make the decisions in the mood of let's do something, it is called genocide. Please understand. This let's do something, because you can't handle your fight with incompletions, the pressure of incompletions. That's a most dangerous space to be in, most difficult space to be in, most difficult thing to do in the life. So understand, let's do something out of incompletion, restlessness generated by incompletion is a pesticide. If you do it just for yourself, it is suicide. If you do it for the family, it is homicide. If you do it for many people, it is genocide. What Pandavas did is out of the pure space of completion. I tell you, when you create completion, every moment you create a new way of thinking, new way of cognition, new way of cognizance, new way of knowledge, new way of being, new way of existing, new way of making yourself available to society, making yourself available to humanity. So you can make yourself available to humanity to get raised or to get abused. Whatever you are sitting and waiting, humanity does that. If you are just sitting and waiting for the humanity to come and abuse you, please come and abuse. I am waiting, I am waiting. I am feeling very unhappy and incomplete, empty. Why nobody is coming and abusing me? Then what will the humanity do? They will say, come on, let me get into the space of fulfilling you. Please understand, life out there is a huge tatasthu. Whatever you want, for whatever you are waiting, it gives tatasthu. Life out there is a huge tatasthu. आज के सत्संग का विषय है कैसे पूर्णत्व आपको विस्तारित बनाता है। ध्यान से सुनिए। पूर्णत्व अंतर आकाश है जो अब 12 हुआ है और महत्वपूर्ण यह है कि आप उसमें रह पाते हैं। अपूर्णता भी आपको भर देता है किंतु आप उस अंतर आकाश में जी नहीं पाते हैं। प्लीज इंटरनलाइज। ध्यान से सुनिए। क्यों लोग बड़ा सोच सकते हैं किंतु उसे वास्तविकता में परिवर्तित नहीं कर पाते हैं? क्योंकि आप प्लान बनाते हैं किंतु अपूर्णताओं के कई स्तरों पर से जाते जाते प्लान या तो पिघल जाता है या फिर अलग रूप लेता है। पहले स्वयं के निर्मित अपूर्णताओं का विनाश कीजिए। शक्तिहीनता की स्थिति में जब आप अपनी अपूर्णताओं का तनाव नहीं झेल पाते हैं और उनसे भागने के लिए कुछ ना कुछ कर बैठे हैं, वो ही आत्महत्या है। जब आप पूर्णत्व का निर्माण करते हैं, आप हर क्षण एक नए बोध, नई समझ का निर्माण करते हैं। जीवन एक बहुत विशाल तथास्तु है। जीवन एक बहुत विशाल तथास्तु है। प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, every thought which you entertain even by mistake gets its tatasthu from the cosmic Anahata Dvani. Anahata Dvani means uncreated sound. In the midnight, if you sit in the silent forest where there is not even the sound of bees, or in the snow mountain where there is no life, in that silence, in the snow mountain, in that deep soundlessness, if you sit, you can listen to this soundless sound, anahata dvani, a cosmic Om. That is the tatasthu, so be it, so be it, so be it, so be it, so be it. Continuous, so be it, tatasthu. Is happening in the cosmos. So every thought be integrated to what you want to be. Maintain integrity with what you wanted to be. Please listen. Maintain integrity with what you wanted to be. Because every thought with awareness or without awareness gets tatasthu from the cosmos. Tatasthu from the cosmos. Listen. Huge tatasthu from the cosmos. Vast tatasthu from the cosmos. You will have to bear the consequences of your thoughts, whether you want it or not, you are aware of it or not. Just understand one thing. Even if you bring integrity into your thinking, that you will complete every time you had a thought which is not aligned to what you want to be, which is not aligned to your authenticity, which is not aligned to your mamakara, ahankara, anyakara, swanyakara. Complete it, complete it, complete it. Even that bringing integrity into your thinking, I tell you, you will radiate. You will radiate completion. You will radiate completion. Without completion, life will be boring. Out of incompletion, anything you do will be boring, even if it is new things. That is why the incomplete society is running so much mad after these adrenaline things. Today you try to go in the roller coaster, that is also not that much kick. Then you move to some other this kind of mad entertainments. Then finally you decide to jump and do bungee jump. See, for the sake of kick and adrenaline, what all you do. Wife says, I wish I was a newspaper, so I would be in your hands all day. Because his husband was sitting with the newspaper whole day. Husband said, I too wish that you were a newspapers every day so that I could have a new one every day. Out of incompletion, anything you do, you will feel bored. Out of completion, anything you do, even if it is the same routine, it will be just joyful. Please understand. Out of completion, anything you do, even if it is same routine, you will be in the space of joy. Out of incompletion, anything you do, you try to change new things and try to raise the kick. But anything you do, you will only feel incomplete. A man approaches to a beautiful woman in the hypermarket and asks her, "Miss, would you mind if I talk to you for a few minutes because I lost my wife in the store?" Woman said, "Why? Why would you want to talk to me? Because you lost your wife." Man says, "Because every time I talk to a beautiful woman, my wife appears from somewhere." I have one more story. Things in the boys' room before marriage: perfumes, love letters, gifts, friendship cards. After marriage: painkillers, loan papers, unpaid bills. List of the things you need to do shopping. Please understand, out of incompletion, anything started hurts you. But because no other way, you already entered the game. Your life has to roll. You have to keep yourself up and alive. You have to survive. So, more incompletion leading to more incompletion, leading to more incompletion, leading to more incompletion. Life becomes hell. Anything started out of completion, even if it is so-called same thing, it excites you. I tell you, puja is the best way to find out is your life running out of completion or incompletion. Because in puja you have to do everything same every day. If you feel bored, be very clear, your whole life is running out of incompletion. If you feel excited every day when you sit for puja, doing same, you are in the space of completion. That's a scale. Puja is the scale to find out whether you are in the space of completion or incompletion. How many of you have the habit of everyday puja? Raise your hand. Great. So now, find out during the puja moments, how do you feel? You know now whether you are in the space of completion or incompletion. ब्रह्मांड की अनागति ध्वनि वास्तव में एक निरंतर तथास्तु है. आपके हर सोच में संपूर्ति लाइए. जो आप बनना चाहते हैं उससे हर क्षण में संपूर्ति में रहिए. आपके हर विचार चाहे वो सचेत हो या अचेत हो, इस ब्रह्मांड से तथास्तु पाता है. अपनी सोच में केवल संपूर्ति लाइए और आप पूर्णत्व पाएंगे. पूर्णत्व से आप जो भी करें, चाहे वो एक ही कार्य क्यों ना हो, आप आनंद का अनुभव करेंगे। अपूर्णता से आप जो भी करें, चाहे वो कितनी ही नवीन हो, आप उत्तेजना का ही अनुभव करेंगे। Understand the essence of today's satsang. Essence of today's satsang is completion leads to more and more happy, blissful inner space, and raise yourself by yourself doing completion. I'll move to the next segment of the morning satsang. निराहार संयम. After a break, पूर्णत्व और अधिक पूर्णत्व की तरफ ले जाता है और आपको स्वयं की पूर्णत्व के तरफ बढ़ाता है.
Inner awakening. Stunning health recoveries. 100% cure for depression, insomnia, asthma, fatigue, chronic pain, insecurity, panic attacks, and other major disorders. Awaken the Kundalini Shakti, the dormant energy within. What would you do if you had 1300% more energy? Disease-free mind and body is your first wealth. Claim it at Inner Awakening. Inner Awakening, a 21-day meditation retreat with rare living incarnation, Paramahamsa Nithyananda, Nithyananda Dhyana-Pita, Nithyananda-Nagar, Bidadi, Bangaluru, Karnataka. Contact
0802 727 9999.
Email ia@nithyananda.org.
Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share, and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyana-Pitam, Nithyananda-Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/lifeblissfoundation.